yours. And that's the point I try to make. There's a lot of people wanted to assume my guilt and Natalie's innocence based on looks. So here's the thing. I made this YouTube channel to speak up for all victims. No matter what gender, no matter what color, no matter what nation of origin, people are human beings regardless of where they came from or what parts they were born with. Or how much sun they get. Anyway, I'm gonna head down to Tillamook Sporting Goods. Hopefully it'll be a quiet night. Hopefully I don't have to hear any racism or any hatred. Hopefully people keep the revving of their vehicles up to a minimum. I know they're gonna do it. It's pretty commonplace. It's Sunday, so it's a weekend. Anyway, I got MapQuest set for Tillamook Sporting Goods. It'll stop once I get there. So if you hear an annoying voice, that's probably my MapQuest giving me electronic instructions on how to get to where I'm going. God, that hurts. Alright. Put a little bit of oil in, which is good. It was absolutely necessary. Hopefully I'll be able to scrounge some money up to get an oil change. It's about due.
Turn left onto 8th Street, then turn left onto Pacific Avenue.
Yes, ma'am. Following orders. Ordine embrego.
Take the next left onto Pacific Avenue.
Yes, ma'am. Taking the next left on the Pacific Avenue. Stopping at the stop sign. We have a go.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Alright, it says 25, but I don't trust it. There's a sign up here that says 20. There's St. Albans Church. It's one of the churches I was sent to for help, and they did help with gas. Quite a few of them helped with gas. I didn't understand that all of the time and all of the money I was wasting on gas to go to all these places that weren't helping me. And telling me it was no big thing after wasting my gas, wasting my time. They tell me it's okay because it's a free service. No, it's not. The taxpayers are paying for a job that they're not doing. It's kind of like being appointed a public pretender. You'd be lucky if they even pretend to defend you. Blatant and obvious breaches of the law and breaches of confidentiality. And what do we have to deal with? We have to deal with public pretenders who won't do their jobs. We have to deal with police officers who won't do their jobs. We have to deal with a public that wants to pretend like we're some sort of horrible people, out to destroy their lives simply because we exist. Autistic people, homeless people, and men. And people with other disabilities as well, which there are usually other disabilities that go along with being autistic. But what kind of autism? There are still arguments as to whether or not what we consider autism today is the same as Asperger's. Many of us with Asperger's have abilities that many of y'all don't. Many of us can read extremely well at a very young age. Many of us can read very quickly. Many of us are forced to dumb ourselves down for your pleasure, because it annoys you to hear big words sometimes. person's intelligence and how much they're made fun of. And how much they're treated like they're crazy. On the bright side, I always speak up. Somebody has to. Should have been me that died, and Natalie would spoke up. But you know what? I'm dealing with what Natalie left me to work with. Like I said, we were friends once. By the time she died, we hadn't been friends for over a year. And we were both being bullied by the same people. You got to see how the things that her predators wanted to shove into her ear. Pretend like I must be one of those people, whereas these people had a history of doing those things. But they're also the familiarity, whereas I was just a crush. That's right, Natalie thought she was in love with me. Isn't that fucking crazy? Anyway, it's good to be rid of you. Thank you for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper. Your sister's too. And no victim left behind. Amen.